Scorpio, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Go to my Facebook page, the Onyx Moon Tarot. Follow and like for a daily pick a card and card of the day. Scorpio, there is no gender in tarot. This could have happened to you already, could have happened to you now, or in the future. This is a collective reading, meaning not every Scorpio is going to resonate with this. I'm pulling on your sun sign of Scorpio. Energy does shift. Crosswatcher could be resonating with this. Again, you may not resonate with this, and you can negate the reading if it doesn't resonate with you. I don't get upset about that because it is a collective reading. It might not resonate. If it does resonate, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that it resonates. You can subscribe as well. You can also go to my Facebook page, the Onyx Moon Tarot, to follow and like for a daily pick a card. Love on the brain, Scorpio. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. Well, that's kind of nice. Okay. All right. Tower came down. Weren't that upset about it because it's in reverse. You thought you picked something good. You thought that they were the one, but it turned out that it was not the one. But it didn't upset you that much. Wrong choice, but that was okay. This was someone that, or you were, somebody that kept a hold of their emotions. Now you're ready to, or they're ready to, be more giving. More vocal. Think outside the box. Hermit in reverse. Coming out of isolation. You may have closed yourself off before because of this tower crashing down. The foundation wasn't built on trust, love, and honesty because you thought that because you had made the wrong choice previously and you had closed yourself off, even financially, you kept a hold of everything. Heart chakra closed off, throat chakra closed off. You would only think one way, and you went in for introspection. It looks like now you're opening up and you want to be more open. Put yourself out there a little bit more. That's very nice. You were very unhappy. Things were cloudy. You couldn't see. You couldn't see. The sun reversed. Unhappy. Things were very unhappy. I can understand why. King of Swords reversed. This person was awful. This person is a mean son of a bitch. They do very cruel things on purpose. They're vicious and malicious. Their emotions, there are no emotions. It's not that their emotions are kept repressed. They don't. The emotions that they have are cruelty. They have enjoyment. They have a thirst for cruelty and meanness, and they take great pleasure in causing harm to other people. This is Aquarian energy. You have Gemini energy, Aquarian energy, Virgo energy. There was a lot of confusion. This person put a lot of confusion. Fantasy. They could have told you a lot of things. Future faking with you of how things were going to be, knowing full well it was never going to be like that. Build you up with what your future was going to be, just to have it crash down around you, knowing that it was never going to be like that. That very well could have been the fantasy and the daydreaming of what they were telling you how it was going to be. Then they could very well have ghosted you. The Hermit reversed is ghosting. They could be spying on you now. I don't know why. Why would they want to do that? To come back around and hurt you again? They brought this tower down. This daydreaming and fantasizing was not authentic. I mean, you did it because it was based on lies. This was not your person. This was definitely the wrong choice. They could have ghosted you. They could have built up this life of what they're telling you you're going to have and left you in cognitive dissonance where you're spinning around like, what happened? Where did everything go? In nothing but confusion and clouds. You could be in a state of depression. You need to... You're laying the burden down. This was a heavy burden. If you are in, you could very well be in depression. I don't have the cards out here right now, but if you would be in depression, in some type of a mental illness caused by this, it would not be surprising. This person did it for their own sick. It causes them a great deal of pleasure on purpose. They did it because it gives them joy. It tickles them to hurt people like this. I'm not going to say they're narcissistic because I don't have all of those cards, but they play with people like this. It's like they're a giant spider and they just sit there and wiggle their web just to see who they can pull in to do this to. And you were one of the ones that they did this to. Six of Wands is somebody that has, this person could be very well known, or you could be very well known at work, in your community. Now I'm seeing some narcissistic cards come up. Better if this would be reversed, but it doesn't have to be. But this is someone that people know this person. They get a lot of attention. Not everybody sees the side of them that's the King of Swords. Not everybody sees this cruel, malicious side to them. I don't know why you had to see this side to them. High Priest. Person could be married. This is a card of a mentor, a teacher. It's High Priest is a Hierophant, the Pope here on earth, God's representative here on earth. So they could be someone in the church that mentors people, someone in the government involved with government contracts, some type of a teacher, a school teacher, a coach. Also in regards to contracts, a marriage contract, so they could be someone that marries people in the church. They could be married. They could have told you you're getting married. They could be married and say that they're getting a divorce. They could have told you that they're divorced and they're not. They could say that they're in an open relationship and they're not. Regardless, at the end of the day, this Hierophant, High Priest, is reversed. It's a number 5. 5s are change, and it is reversed. The Hierophant here is reversed, and that is an oath breaker. Regardless of what part this is playing with this King of Swords, it is an oath breaker. Whether they were just a mentor to you, a teacher to you, someone in the church to you, someone that gets a lot of attention at work, in their town, something to you, they are an oath breaker. They've broken some type of an oath with their wife, with their job, with their God, whatever. Their oath has been broken, which is not surprising because they are a King of Swords reversed. People don't see this part to them, though, because they have the Six of Swords upright. They're seeing this stand-up person, this very brave person, this leader. That is the persona that they are putting out there to the world, and that's the mask that they're wearing to society. You, lucky you, have gotten to see what is going on behind the scenes, because that's what they've shown you. And they future faked with you. We will be married. We will. You saw this. This is what you were shown. You were shown this just like everybody else. And that's what you fell for. And they can only wear that empty suit for so long. And then you were ghosted. And it's like, what did I do? Everything was going so well, and then you were ghosted. Why? You were dealing with a narcissist. We all have narcissistic tendencies and traits. I don't have all the cards, but what's coming is you were dealing with a narcissist. The ghosting, reversed Hierophant, even though this is upright still, and the King of Swords, this is narcissist. It's not just tendencies. These behaviors are narcissistic. Excuse me. Got a King of Wands reversed. I have no doubt that you had, yes. If you have been intimate with this person, I would probably make an appointment with a clinic or your OBGYN and go and have some testing if you have been intimate with this person. King of Wands reversed is malignant. They use people. They have all the attributes of a King of Wands upright. They're very determined. They're very confident. They're very sexy. They have an energy about them that just draws people to them like a mover and shaker. People are just in awe of them because they have this presence. But the shadow side of this King of Wands is when they're in reverse. They're a user. They take all of the attributes that I just described and they use it to the shadow side. They take what they can get and they use people and they discard them. They use them sexually as a blow-up doll and they discard them. And they use many people like that. You're just a number. You're just a notch on that bedpost or a notch on that lipstick case. And they have absolutely no regrets or remorse. It's all about them and what they can get and what you can give them. Match that with your King of Swords reversed. Cruel, malicious, doing it for jokes and giggles. I would get myself to a physician and make sure that blood test as well. Make sure that you are clean. I'm going to leave your reading right here, Scorpio. We're not going to have love on the brain. You did fantasize and daydream because they put you in that position. They lied to you. You've laid that burden down. So now your next step is going to be healing. They put you into this. Now you were removing yourself. And it's going to take a while to heal from it. There's nothing wrong with that. Scorpio, this is your reading. If it resonates with you, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon Tarot, for a pick a card, daily pick a card, and a card of the day, where we encourage each other over there.